morning and assalamu alaikum students. Today you know that today is 12th of August and we are going to start our next lesson. As you know very well, our first lesson has been done and we already have started chapter number 5. And the name of chapter number 5 is what? The name of chapter number 5 is Rain in Summer. It's mean that in this chapter, what we have learned so far, this is a what? Poem. This is a poem, and in this poem, we have learned about the weather which we are facing nowadays. Like you can observe today's weather as well. It's pouring outside, okay, and after some time you can see heat and the scorching weather outside as well. So, in this poem, in this unit, chapter number 5, we are learning our nowadays weather. Okay. In this chapter, we have learned two poems. One poem, Rain in Summer, which is done, but the comprehension questions are still pending. And the second poem is Rainstorm. The opposite of it, the rainstorm, which we are going to learn today. We will do the reading, we will do little bit rephrasing, and you can see at the back of myself, I have written the meanings as well. All the difficult words with their meanings, so that you guys can note after the lesson all the difficult words and their meanings. You are supposed to underline all the difficult words for the dictation, and you guys are supposed to write their meanings in their neat notebook to learn the vocabulary as well. Okay, so what we have learned already, in the previous lesson that who is going to tell me? Oh, I forgot. This is a video lesson. In this, you guys are not able to talk to me. So let me continue with it. So in the last lesson, we already have learned about the rain in summer. Whenever there is a rain in summer, basically we are talking about the monsoon weather here. Like before the rain, outside is dusty and hot. And after some time, within a minute, we can observe the rain outside. And the rain, when there is a rain, we can hear the voices from our top of our roof. Like the horses' feet, like the voice horses are used to produce when they talk. Walk. Sorry for this. Okay, so in the rain, during the summer rain, they are saying water is flowing from everywhere. Water is coming from the top of the roof to the down. Water is looking for the gutter to drain itself. So water is moving here and there. You can see the water in the streets. You can see the water moving from the window pane. You can see the water moving from the top of the roof. So this is what we have learned so far in the previous lesson, and we have done so many meanings, and we already have underlined all the difficult words from this point. Okay, and last day I told you that this is a poem. This is having two syllables, not only one. In the American, we are used to say that poem, but it's the wrong pronunciation because we are used to follow British pronunciation. So we have to say that by using two syllables, poem. Okay. So let's continue with the comprehension questions of this poem. And then I will let you know that which questions you are supposed to write in your notebooks. Okay. So comprehension question. The first comprehension question is, what was the weather like before the rain began? They are asking about weather. So I am not going to write all the answers on the board, because you guys are in 6th grade, class 6. So we already have this practice in the class that you all are supposed to write the answers in your own words. So I am just going to let you know that what the answer is supposed to be. And after that, you have to rephrase my answer in your own words, and you are supposed to write the answer in your neat notebooks. Okay. So you can see on the page number 39, in the very first stanza, second line, like after the dust and heat. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat? What is the meaning of this? Because before the rain, the weather was dusty and hot. Simple. And the second question is, which words in the first words rhyme? You know that rhyming words like rain, lane, or what we can say that hot, pot. These are the rhyming words which sounds like same. So in your poem, they are asking about the first stanza and they are asking you to identify the rhyming words. So I'm not going to let you know the answer of this question. So you are supposed to find the answer of this question on your own. Okay. And the next question is, why does the poet use the word fiery to describe the speed? Obviously, fiery means hot, burning. Before the rain, the weather was very hot and burning. That's why he used the word fiery. Question number 4, find words in the poem with a similar meanings to the words below. They have given us the 2 words. The first one is, I am talking about question number 4. Falls noisily. They have given us these 2 words and they are asking us that to find out 2 similar words with the same meanings from the poem. It means that we can see that these are the synonyms of the words which already are given in the poem. So last day we already have done all the meanings of the typical words. So in one word I am going to help you out. In the second word you are going to find out on your own with the help of the last day words meaning. Okay. So it's written falls noisily. Something is falling down noisily. They are talking about the rain, obviously, because this chapter is about the rain. So we have done all the meanings last day, so I am going to help you out with this. Falls noisily means letters. We have done the meaning of this word last day, clutter. We wrote about the clutter like banging noisily, or rattles. So this is the clutter. Okay, and you have to search for the words out quickly. We have done the similar meaning last day as well. Okay, so this is up to you that you have to find the meaning of this word. Means synonym from the poem. Okay, and the next question is, how do you think the poet felt when the rain began? Which words in the poem make you think that? Question number 5 and question number 6, you are supposed to write in your own words with your own thinking. These are inferential questions. We have learned about the inferential questions, like the questions, the answers of these questions are in the poem, obviously, but not directly. So we have to think about it, what supposedly the answer of these questions will be. Okay. So you are supposed to write the answer of question number 5 and 6. And the question number 4 as well. 4, 5, 6 in your neat notebook. Lastly, I will write the diary as well. Okay? The first poem and the first poem comprehension questions are done. Now we are going to move towards the second poem, which name is Rainstorm. Rainstorm. I have written all the typical words here with their meanings. Easy meanings. Okay. So what I am going to do right now, we are going to read all the typical words with their easy meanings, so that we could pronounce the words properly and we could pronounce the meanings of the words also properly. So let's start. Without wasting our time, let's start. The first word is, who is going to pronounce it? Obviously. The first word is rainstorm. Rainstorm means very heavy rain. Very heavy rain. Okay. Pouring down. Like we can say that pour some water in my glass. Dalo. Uske andar pani dalo. So pouring down. It's mean that raining. Pouring down means rain. Okay. Sheets. Like the sheets they are talking about the bedding. Like the sheet we used to cover the bed. The sheet we used to cover the sofas or anything else. So sheets mean layers. We are making the layers. Like on my own bed, I have a layer of waterproof sheet. I have a layer of a sheet which is protecting waterproof sheet. And I have a layer of the beautiful sheet which is looking beautiful, flowery from outside. So whenever somebody is coming in my room and that person can say that, wow, your bedding is very beautiful. So these are the layers. That's why sheets are layers. Pounding. Pounding means pounding. Pounding means beating. Beating. Like beating the drum. Like we used to beat the drum. Bursting. Basically, in the British pronunciation, they are not emphasizing on the R too much. So they will, if you will search from the Google, they will say that bursting. Okay? Breaking. Flooding. Flood. Overflow. Overflowing. Slushing. Moving water. Fastly moving water. Hurrying down. Hurry. Fastly. Moving quickly. Sock. Like sock the handkerchief. Okay, sock handkerchief. Means wet. Noses. Here. This is a word from the poem. The meaning of this word is like face. They are saying noses against the window. The word is noses pressed to the windows. Like this. If you can see. Like this is the window. So noses pressed to the windows. Like this. Like we are standing in front of the window by pressing our face towards it to watch outside clearly. Okay. So noses mean face. Rejoice, happy. Gleefully, there are many new words in this poem that we haven't learned so far. So you guys are supposed to underline these words and also you guys are supposed to learn their meaning so that whenever these words will come in the future chapters, we could know about it. Okay. Gleefully, happily. Vandals, the common word. We know about it. Sellers. Huddling. Huddling means gathering. Like you, class 6, you all are supposed to gather all together. Like when I will sit in the break on the chair, so you guys are all on my head. So they are talking about it. Huddling. Gathering. Sighing. Sigh. Like the breathing out sadly. Like you are in a sad moment. And you will say that, like you are breathing out sadly. Peering, looking, like peering, I'm peering, like flattened, crushed. Piercing, going through, like piercing, like you can see that nose piercing, ear piercing, lip piercing, eyebrow piercing. These are not good. So piercing means going through something. Shaft, ray, shaft of light. The shaft of light coming from the sky. Rays coming from the sky. Okay. So these are all the difficult words from the poem number 2 from unit number 5. Okay. Now what we are going to do? We are going to do a little bit reading of chapter number 5.2. And the same thing is going to be happen that you are supposed to write a short summary of chapter number 5, poem number 2 as well. Last day we have written a summary of poem 1 of chapter number 5. Now we are going to write a summary of chapter number 5.2. Okay, you guys are not, there is no need to write a big summary. The 1 page summary is more than enough, like 100 words. Okay, today I will mention the words as well. I am trying to speak very loudly so that you guys can listen to me properly. Like I used to speak in the class with all of you. The same thing happening here. Okay, bete. So our next point number 2 is rainstorm, means heavy rain. And you can imagine whenever we are talking about heavy rain, it means that it's totally mess. Sometimes it's looking good when you are watching from the window outside, when everything is looking cool outside, but it's a mess. If the rainstorm is happening for more than 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours continuously, it means that it's totally a mess. You can say that, and you have listened already many more disasters because of the rainstorm. Okay, let's read the story. Sorry, poem. Rain, rain, pouring down in sheets. Rain, rain, pouring down in sheets. Means heavy rain is coming down in the form of layers. Okay. Pounding on the roof like the beating of a drum. Pounding means it is on the roof like this, like beating on the roof, like we are beating the drum, like the heavy voice. Bursting from the clouds and flooding all the sheets. Bursting means breaking from the clouds, and what it is doing, flooding all the streets, overflowing on from the streets. Like too much water on the streets, and it is flowing from here to there, wherever they find the space, in the houses, in the empty space, in the narrow space. So it is going everywhere. The heavy water. The first stanza. They are talking about rain. It's a heavy rain, and it is looking like in the form of layers coming from the clouds, coming from the sky. And on the top of the roof, it's beating like we are beating the drums. Okay. So in the next stanza, they are saying cars sloshing past, creating clouds of spray. What they can say. If you have observed this already, for example, you are in a car and for example, you are on a motorbike. During the rainstorm, you are moving from one place to another. So you have seen a car and it's moving also fastly. And there is a water on the street. When the car is moving on from the water, you can see that it's sloshing the moving water. It is moving past the water. The water is moving quickly and the car is moving on the water quickly, and you can see the water is moving from here and there to the car. This car is also moving very quickly. Okay, so we can say that car make big splashes as they pass. Okay, so people hurrying down the street, soaked to the skin. What they can say? The people who are moving from here to there, as they are on the street, so they have to cover the path. So when they are covering the path, when they are moving from one place, from one shade to the other shade, as they are moving hurriedly, still they are soft. They have soft their skin. They have wet their skin within some seconds, because it is a rainstorm. Not a rain in the summer, not the monsoon there, the little bit there. Rain. It is a rainstorm. Okay. So noses pressed to the window, children rejoice, gleefully they cry, there'll be no school today. Now we are talking about the children. Obviously, that they are very happy due to the rainstorm, due to the heavy rain, that they will be no school today. As it is raining too much outside, there will be no school today. This is the point number 2 of chapter number 5 that we have learned right now. The last stanza is pending, which is up to you to cover it up. And we guys have done all the meanings of the poem Rainstorm right now. I have written and we have done the pronunciation as well. So and this poem Rainstorm is written by Julia Sender. What about the Rain in the Summer? The Rain in the Summer was written by Wordsworth Longfellow. But the Rainstorm is written by Julia Sender. Okay. Now what you guys are supposed to do, you guys are supposed to write the summary of this poem while covering the last stanza as well with the help of the meanings, okay, which are already written on the board. So, let me do the wrap up. In this point, we have talked about the heavy rain which is coming from the cloud in the form of the sheets. Children are very happy because they already knew that it is raining outside, so we are not going to go to the school today. But there are some people who are very sad, like vendors. They know that today they are not able to do any trade. They are not able to do any sale. Okay? And the fieldsmen, the farmers, they know that their crops are what? We have a word here, flattened. And they are not able to do anything right now because of the rain. They are sad. But after some time, when they see towards the sky, they saw a shaft of the light coming from the cloud. Means a ray of light coming from the cloud. What is the meaning of shaft of light coming from the cloud? It means that after a while, there will be sunlight everywhere, and this rainstorm is going to be over within a minute, within some time, within a while. Okay, so this was the whole poem that we have discussed today. We have questions, comprehension questions of poem number 2 as well. So I am going to give you a little task to read the comprehension of poem number 2. Try to find out the answer. If some answers will be there in the poem directly, some will be the inferential questions. Then you are supposed to brainstorm to find out the answer of those questions. Okay. So your diary for today is write question number 4, 5, 6. In your neat notebook. From poem 1. And also write the summary of the poem 2 in your neat notebooks in only 100 words. Okay, there is no need to write the big one. The 100 words are more than enough. So our lesson number 2 has been over. So you guys are supposed to do your work regularly without delay on the daily basis so that you can cover all the tasks side by side. And you know very well after the summer break, this again the full month you have given by the government. So we are going to check your task and the marks of the homework is going to be added in your first term exams as well. So thank you. Allah Hafiz. Have a nice day.